guys, I'm here today with this Epson EcoTank ET-2800. It's a wireless all-in-one printer, and there's one specific reason why I bought exactly this printer here, and I will definitely reveal that in this video. So stay tuned till the very end of the video. By the way, during this video I'm going to unbox it so you'll know what you get. I'm also going to show you how I connect it to our Wi-Fi router and then show some test prints. And again, I'm going to show you why I bought exactly this printer and nothing else. And so here we go. That's what we get in the box. We get even an old-fashioned CD-ROM. Haven't seen that in a while. Also, of course, some instructions. Then we get everything nicely protected. Makes a good impression. We get also the print cartridges, power cable, and then the printer itself nicely protected. And so here we have it. And so of course, as always, we have to remove all the blue stickers. Wherever you find a blue sticker, remove it, because otherwise the printer won't be able to work. Yeah, here even something to pull it to open. Can even remove it here. Of course, what we don't have here is an automatic scanning function. So if you want to scan something, we put it here, close it, and then scan it or make a copy. Protection here as well. A lot of protection in the front. After removing the ones, can pull this out. I think we cannot remove it in total, but we can remove the tape. Also here. So that's for the paper after printing. We can even open that. More tape here in the back. So after removing all the stickers, we are ready to connect the power. So I've connected it to the outlet, and now also here. And now I turn it around. And so before we turn it on here, we have to fill up the ink tanks. So we have to open it now here. You can see we get all these single bottles. They are vacuum sealed, so we have to cut them to open. Yeah, I think we could also tear it up here. Make sure that you don't squeeze the bottles. And so we start with the black. That's the one here. Yeah, let's see if we can open that here as well. Yeah, definitely works. So we don't need scissors. And so we open the cap. Don't push, don't squeeze. And so we open the black tank and flip it around and just more or less let it sink down. There's no real pushing needed, no squeezing, just leave it like that for about 50 seconds and then it will fill up the tank. Maybe we can go here a little bit down so you can see that better here. So we let it fill up here nicely. It should stop automatically, I think. Probably there's some in the bottle left. Let's see if we can pull it out. Yeah, there's not much spill or actually nothing. We have this cap, we can put it back and then close the lid to the black ink. And then we go with the next color by color, same thing. It should actually be spill safe so that we can pull it up at any time. If you think it's too much or so, or if you want to save some ink, you can see tank is not full and we have still some here and there's no spill. What I've realized is that the cap has even a lock, so when we rotate it clockwise it will snap in. We can also fill it from the other side. For example, the blue one fits definitely better from here. And now I've been filling up some for every color. Close this here, close also the lid, and as you can see there was absolutely no spill. Watch my hands, watch the desk, watch the bottles, watch the printer. Really easy, clean solution. I love this. That's definitely a huge step in the right direction. And so the next step is also very, very important. So we pull the display a little bit to the front so we can see that easier. So we turn on the printer. Now we have to push here a little bit. It's not just a sensor button. Now we select the language. Now we can choose if we want to use the app or directly print from a computer. I don't want to use the app. I want to print from the computer, so I hit no. and now it says preparing, and now it has to pump the ink now into the printer heads, and this can take quite a while, I think up to 11 minutes, and during this time we shouldn't do anything, just leave it like that, don't do anything. Yeah, I think we have to click OK to proceed. Okay, I see now some instructions how to fill the tank, but we have already done that. After filling the tank, we have to hold the question mark for more than 5 seconds, confirm that the tank is filled with ink, and so we have to press the start. I think that would have been possible right from the beginning. So we hit this, and now it says, yeah, takes 11 minutes to pump the ink. Now it's pretty loud. I haven't filled up everything, but I think it should be okay. Maybe we'll see that it goes down a little bit. Yeah, we can definitely see the levels going down. Yeah, it says do not turn the power off. Yeah, procedure still running. You can grab some paper in the meantime, but don't open the back here. Don't try to feed the paper into the paper tray. Otherwise, this ink loading process will be interrupted, and then you have to start from scratch, and some ink will be wasted. And so looks like we had a success here. Says initialization complete, and so now we can fill the paper. And so I turn the printer a little bit to the side so I can open this holder, put it a little bit to the back, open this flap here, take some paper. Yeah, that was too much, I think. And now we have to pull these blue sidelines here to the side. So we open that, so there's more space here. So we should be able to feed that. Now squeeze these blue things together so it has nice hold. So we hit the OK. It asks to adjust the printer heads. Yeah, why not to do that? Perform print head nozzle check. Let's do that and print. Yeah, the display is a little bit small. It's not a touch display and it's super small, but usually we don't have to deal with this stuff here too much, especially when we are printing from the app or from a computer. Oh, now I think I have to pull this out. Okay. It asks if there are any missing segments. I have to blur this here a little bit because it contains the serial number, but everything is looking really good. Colors, black, everything. Are there any missing segments? I guess no. Print head alignment complete. Now we have the different functions: copy, quiet mode, settings, maintenance, Wi-Fi setup, Wi-Fi direct or normal Wi-Fi recommended. By the way, if you're having problems, you're in a rush and you're having problems with the Wi-Fi, the app or printing from your computer, you can also connect it with USB. There's some USB port here. I'm not doing that here. So let's try the Wi-Fi connection. Okay, searching SSID. Let's see if it finds our Wi-Fi router. Of course, I have to blur this as well. I have a mesh Wi-Fi, so it shows all the repeaters of this mesh Wi-Fi as single Wi-Fis. So I'm clicking just on the one on the top. You can use these arrows here. Down in the lowest row there are also numbers if you need. I had to press 2 times OK till I got to the numbers. Then I go down and hit the OK after entering the password. So let's see if it can connect. That's also something where a lot of printers are struggling, especially if they are older printers. Setup complete, hit OK. We see also a Wi-Fi icon. It seems that it has also an access point, probably to connect the app. I'm not using that, so I go back here. We also have a home button, so I leave it like that and try to find it on my computer and then print. So I'm here on my Windows 11 computer. I hit the Windows key and type printer. So that's the thing which we need. So we click on that, and so I click on add device, and so it has found it already after 1 or 2 seconds. That's absolutely amazing. I click on add device, says connecting, installing, probably downloading some kind of driver. Yeah, from judging how long it takes, it's definitely downloading something, installing some software. But I don't have to do anything apart from waiting. It took only about 1 minute. It says ready now. I'm using here a printing test page, and so I click on color test page, selecting the Epson and hit printing. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, I see some reaction, and there's definitely something. Yeah, you can't see that, unfortunately. I turn the camera down a little bit. And so you can see it has printed everything nice and clear, and I would say, yeah, the colors are really beautiful, definitely more beautiful than on my Canon printer. So I put this printer here a little bit to the side because I promised you to tell you why I bought this printer, and this is because of these cartridges which we need for some other printers, for example the Canon which I have. There are still some printers around where we can buy some budget print cartridges like I have here, but the problem is that you don't know how these printer heads are built. And that's the biggest problem. Usually these cartridges are nicely manufactured and you don't have to be worried about leaking, spills on the top. But down here on the printer heads, you have really no idea what's going to happen. And so I had a huge leak on my last very expensive Canon printer, and the ink from such a budget cartridge was then flowing into the printer and it ruined the whole thing. It was flowing on top of some circuit boards and destroyed the whole printer. So that's not possible here with this printer, with this system, because we are never using third-party printing heads. Even when we are using third-party ink, we always print with the original printer heads from Epson, so we don't have to be worried about leaks underneath. The only leaks which are possible are on the top, which shouldn't have any negative impact on the printer. That's the huge positive thing and the reason why I bought this system and not another printer which allows for such print cartridges. So I would say I'm really happy with it. Everything worked straight out of the box, very easy to set up. Of course, took some time, but if you follow the quick instructions or the instructions from this video, then you shouldn't have any problems. But I wouldn't try to do that in 5 or 10 minutes, maybe take 1 hour, so you have enough time for everything. Don't do it in a rush and everything will work absolutely awesome. So I would say full recommendation for this printer from my side. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing where you can buy this printer down into the description of this video, so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with either this Epson system or with the Canon system or anything else, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.